Contributor and Behind the Badge author Joey Jones. So when you hear these people say, I was paid $250, I was paid $300 to do this, I wonder how prevalent that is.
It's got to be pretty prevalent because it looks like the same stuff is showing up in everywhere and the same people are saying the same things. I don't know. Do you really have to pay idiots to be idiots, though? I mean, I don't know that hundreds of these out of thousands maybe, but I think a lot of people, they're bored. They don't have to work for a living for whatever reason, and they want to go do something fun and exciting. In my generation, that was called like cow tipping or rolling somebody's house. This generation is burning down your city.
Right. I shot fireworks in the air, and sometimes at my friends.
Yeah, we shoot bottle rockets at each other.
Yeah, but not at cops. No, we draw the line there. They're saying that they need these illegals to stay because they need gardeners, and then babysitters and nannies. Is that how you feel?
Well, here's the deal. Like, this idea that illegal immigration is a victimless crime, we talked about this earlier today, it's ridiculous. It took my dad out of business as a mason. But, you know, I'm going on my phone right now. I live in a textile town, carpet mills everywhere. All the flooring in the world is made in Dalton, Georgia, and those people are losing it. Oh, my God, where's our labor going to go? And it's like, okay, well, how many billions of dollars have you made cheating the taxpayer with these people? My grandfather worked next to a Mexican man who paid $1 a paycheck in taxes. And when the IRS or ICE finally caught up to him every couple of years, he'd disappear, come back 6 months later with a completely different name and social security number, work at the same place. If that's what it takes to have your business, then you're not doing business in this country correctly. Right. And Trump's on that, too, with tariffs.
Do you think that the ICE guys have been too nice? I mean, you heard the other guys say that you get the free bus fare, you get the plane home.
You know, this whole self-deport thing is unique, and it's interesting. Everybody's like, why would you give them $1,000? It's like, well, because we're going to spend more than that to go catch them. And so I don't know if they're being too nice, but they're trying not to cost us so much money. I think that people need to understand that there are a lot of people that came here in the 90s and the 2000s, and they had anchor babies or dreamers. They brought them here when they were so little that this is all they've ever known. I have absolute empathy for those people that were either born here to illegal parents or brought here at a young age. But the biggest culprit to them are the 10 million that came in the last 4 years. The exacerbation of the problem is why they're having to take a meat cleaver to it now.
Iran reportedly just struck the capital of Iran. Israel struck Iran. That would be a massive escalation. There's a preemptive strike right into the capital city. What do you think the strategy is there? Well,
the word preemptive, I mean, in the Bush doctrine, it's loose. But the word preemptive indicates, hey, we thought they were about to do something, so we're taking a strike before they do. Or they're saying we're preemptively striking before they build a nuclear weapon. We're not sure. We don't have any information. You know, we were just talking. If I'm going to strike first on someone that says they want to destroy me, I'm probably going to strike their defenses, their Air Force, their opportunity to hit back. It looks like there's smoke going off in city areas. I have no idea. We need more information, but I sit here and go, God, I hope we don't get into this.
Yeah, I really hope we don't get into it and it doesn't spiral out into something crazy.
Yeah.
You have a great book, Behind the Badge. Tell us quickly what it's about.
Yeah, if you've watched these riots, you've seen police officers standing there trying to hold the line. There's a LAPD bomb squad police officer in the book. These are non-first responders, some of them my family, close friends. And really, you know, it's a tagline, but it's so true. They're our worst day in our lives. The day that my dad died and paramedics came and firemen came to work on him is in the book. Our worst day of our lives is just another day on the job for them. And I think now's a great time to remember just how important they are. I mean, they're in cities holding the line right now.
That's right. Behind the Badge, Joey Jones. Go check this out. Thank you so much for coming on. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.